live in a time where if someone disagrees with you, then you must be part of the other group they dislike. Yeah, I forgot what the term was, but when I made my review that I didn't like The Last Jedi, again, although I like The Force Awakens, when I said I didn't like The Last Jedi, people in the comments were saying that I'm a woman hater, somehow Trump tard got mixed in there. I think that was for The Last Jedi. I'm trying to remember what else. I don't even understand how politics is mixed into any of this, but it happens, right?
Interesting.
Right. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with women. There's a lot of really good female characters. I don't care what gender someone is, just make a good character. Writing problem.
Look out! There they go! Whoa! Double full torso animators! Come on! After them! You hurt, Stance.
You know, one thing that's cool in the Ghostbusters Haunted House, I think I didn't talk about this in my Halloween Horror Nights video. In the Ghostbusters Haunted House, you see the Scarelli brothers. Like, they come out of the wall and scare you. It's obviously people in suits, but... Yeah, the Scarelli brothers are the two guys that got executed in, and they pop out in the courtroom in the second movie. They were in there. That was super cool. Like, the Scarelli brothers! I gave them the chair!
Couple of Class 5 animators. I've never seen them in tandem like that.
We'll always give AVGM props for saying he wasn't going to see it. If you don't like it, then don't watch it. Yeah. See, with me, I always try to give everything a chance, but... I'll say this. By him not watching it, he missed nothing. Absolutely nothing. He would have hated it. I'm sure he wouldn't have liked it. Although, I wonder if one day he will go back and watch it. Because I would like to, I would be interested in hearing his opinion on the movie. I'm genuinely interested what he would have to say.
A little warning next time, fellas.
That one's a beast, Ray. Let's chase him down. Winston, check.
The haunted room.
The hell?
Got no problem with
My
that.
PS4, like, blinked.
Hey, Cadet.
That was my
Use the
PS4.
shock blaster, it's best to get in fairly close. Its effects are powerful, but dissipate quickly over distance.
Who the hell are these guys? Did you already watch Doom Annihilation? Oh, yes, I did. Review. That review will be up. What did I tell you guys? Did I say Sunday earlier? I think I said Sunday. Yes, I did watch it. You'll see my detailed thoughts on that.
If you train the stream on the target long enough, you can actually stop it entirely.
Oh, it's that slime down there. Oh, maybe not. Alright, here we go. Is it this?
Switch equipment, Cadet.
Okay. I forgot where these guys pop out from.
Switch equipment, Cadet.
Oh, wait, were they here? Can't remember this thing. Without spoiling the review, is it truly bad? To simplify my answer, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Like, really bad. What the hell, man?
Switch equipment, Cadet.
But there's very specific reasons why it's bad.
A stasis. This has nothing to do with cold.
Oh, is that what I was supposed to do?
When do you have the time to work on all this stuff together?
I've been conducting an experiment in which I sleep around 14 minutes a day. It leaves me a lot of time to work.
Great. Ready to roll. Hey, Haas. You think you can handle that little fella yourself? We'll meet you back here.
Is it worse than the Doom movie with The Rock? I'm gonna say yeah, because I actually like that movie. I mean, it's not Doom, but I kind of feel like it was a Resident Evil movie. It was just a mindless, dumb action flick, but I actually enjoy that one. So, in my opinion, it's just not comparable at all. See, they're in this puddle, like I said at the beginning. Maybe not. I remember the first time I streamed this game, the first stream, I cut it off at this level right here. I remember that because it took so long to get out of the marshmallow area. Am I supposed to follow them? Why don't I remember what to do here? Did they go downstairs? I think they went downstairs. Here we go. All the dumb things people said about James, calling him a basement dweller virgin. Yeah, no, I was gonna say he's married, has a house, and has kids. That's what I'm saying. Like, if someone said that about me, like, if I was James, like, I wouldn't even care. It's just like, well, that's not correct, so... Sorry, dude. Oh my god. Thank you. I hate having to do this and search for them.
Stay alert. Keep your PKE meter up.
Those proton packs must be killer on the back. Yeah. That's like when you're like in college and you have 1,000,000 books to carry. 69 viewers. You guys are awesome. We are almost to 70. It's been busy lately on these streams.
Look, it's the cadet.
Strong emanation.
I remember this.
No direct source, though.
I think I fight one of those big monsters again.
Detecting a very strong anomaly here.
Here comes something big.
Alright, here we go. Ah! The book Golem. I never liked the stasis. I think the boson is my favorite, the boson darts.
Slow it down.
The real Ghostbusters cartoon was so good for its time, it really was. I wonder if the, I think they do have a box set for the Ghostbusters cartoon. I need to buy that sometime if they have one.
Down somehow.
I'd rewatch that whole thing. They had so many wild adventures in it too. Like they expanded the universe like crazy. I remember one episode used to like I think they were like fighting the boogeyman or something.
Get a full scan.
It's losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
Oh god. No! That I need it was like one more hit. Come on, man. Thoughts on the new Extreme? And guys, I see no arguing about politics on this stream, please. This is why I don't bring up politics on this stream. We talk about Ghostbusters. Thoughts on the Extreme Ghostbusters? It was amazing. And you know what? Let me say one thing. You know how Extreme Ghostbusters, not Extreme Ghostbusters, but you know how like diversity is such a big thing in Hollywood now, right? Everyone wants everything diverse. Or, well, at least people that make movies, they try to make everything diverse. Like, different races and cultures represented on screen. Extreme Ghostbusters works perfectly for that. Think about it. Who were the Ghostbusters in that? You had a goth chick, you had a Spanish guy, you had a black guy, and a handicapped guy, a guy in a wheelchair. It's perfect for today's Hollywood, right? Do it. But you know what? There would still be idiots that would be outraged because that's JWs, but... Here's the thing, it's from Extreme Ghostbusters. That's my dream Ghostbusters 3 movie. I want them, the old guys, to be in the movie and pass the torch to a younger team, but I want it to be the characters from Extreme Ghostbusters, or at least the same ideas. I think fans would respond positively to that, to be honest. I think people would like that. God.
On your left.
I really want to start a video game and movie and anime podcast, but that market is so oversaturated. It doesn't matter. Start it anyways. Make yourself what sets you apart from everything else. Gaming channels are oversaturated, and they were when I started. I mean, whatever you want to do, you can be successful at doing it. As long as you set yourself apart from everyone else, and that comes with time. So, just because something's oversaturated, I would never recommend not doing it at all. Because you might bring something to the table that someone else doesn't have. You know, some people might like your personality over all the other podcasts that do the same thing.
A lot of.
You know, if you think about it, nothing's original anymore. It doesn't matter what you do. Someone's already done it.
Wait, not so fast. I'm getting some big fluxes here.
They should have done that the last time. Oh, Extreme Ghostbusters? Yeah, I know. But at least now we get another shot. I don't think that's going to happen. That's too good of an idea. But that'd be cool.
I think it's her. Yes! Yes, it is her! Eleanor Twitty, the librarian!
Look, there she is. Meet us at the stairway door.
She went down that way.
I have a computer in for the longest time used that...
Roger.
I don't have a computer in for the longest time used. That is an excuse not to have a channel. One day I said, forget it. I'm just going to use my phone. I don't care anymore. Yeah, plenty of people start off. You have to work with what you have. You know, whatever it is, if you can't afford a computer but you have a phone, start on your phone and use the phone's built-in mic and over time save money for better equipment.
Shut us again. That witch.
You know, and I mean, just think about this. Just think about it. Like PewDiePie, for example, the Paul brothers and all them. You see what you will about their personalities, whatever. In my opinion, I think their content's crap. I think their content sucks. It's low quality, low effort. But they have billions of subs. So that's what I mean. You don't have to have this really high production value, you know. If you have your phone, whip it out and start recording. Chances are you're going to judge yourself more harshly than people on your actual channel.
Ray,
I think that goes for every creator on this platform.
I've got something
that actually care.
right here.
Kid, check that out. Ooh, she keeps shushing us. That's the Gray Lady. She's the first ghost we ever hunted. Man, I wish Venkman was here.
I'm pretty sure Venkman doesn't.
Easy now.
Upgrade. Alright, let's see what we got. What do I want? Fast trap. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to speed up the trap. You know what? Let's go ahead and improve the scanner.
She's real skittish. Let's go. Cut her off.
Paul brothers are spoiled rich kids with no talent, and people are lemmy. But they are still multimillionaires because they made something of themselves. Even though I think the content's crap, you know, they built an audience.
Now listen.
So that's why I always say, like, literally anybody can be a successful YouTuber. You know, you can. Successful, you know, definition varies from person to person, but they're successful. Even with low quality content, or low quality content.
There are 2 hostile spirits roaming around in here. 2 that we know about.
Like, at the end of the day, you know, anyone can have their opinions on you know, creators that you don't like or content that you don't like, but they still have millions of fans, you know? The intro to the first Ghostbusters movie, The Librarian, was awesome. I specifically remember that librarian ghost used to scare the crap out of me. Like, when she actually turned into a monster, that used to scare me so bad. I used to dread that scene when I was a kid. Until I got older and was like, man, that's awesome.
Guys, I'm in the periodical archives looking at a stack of old newspaper clippings all about some nut named Edmund Hoover, a.k.a. the Collector. Go on, this dude has a history you should know about. He was a rare book collector who seduced Eleanor Twitty.
Uwe Boll's work is garbage. He owns a world-class restaurant in Canada. Now you think he gives a fuck? Yeah. You know what, though? I've heard that his restaurant is actually really good. Like, he's gotten a bunch of awards as a chef. So maybe that's his calling, you know, instead of doing shitty movies. If you guys... oh, man. If you guys haven't seen I Hate Everything, his channel, I love his channel. I love his personality when he talks about things. But he did a video on Uwe Boll's Letterbox reviews. I didn't even know what Letterbox was until that video. So apparently, it's like a review website where people write blogs on their movie opinions, and his are just outstandingly hilarious. Like, he just sounds so angry about his movies sucking. And he also reviews all his own movies at 5 stars. It's hilarious. If they make a new Mega Man X, do you think Sigma will be the main villain? Considering he was barely able to remain intact in X8, well, he's always struggling to remain intact. He always finds a new body or something. I think they should. I want to see Sigma come back. I like Sigma. He's the classic X-villain. Oh, wait, blue. Does that mean there's an artifact here? Yeah, I think that's what blue means. What the hell was the artifact? Oh, reluctant reading lamp? Germany got rid of that film loophole, so now Boll has to actually put effort in. Yeah, didn't they have... What was the loophole? Didn't they do something where, like, it was something to do with the financing or something, right? Like, his movies were, like, financed by, like, some loophole in the government or something.
Okay, guys, it's dead up here. The good kind of me.
I can't believe his movies just come out in theaters over here. That's shocking. At this point, Sigma's a virus first and a Reploid second. He'll always come back. Yeah. I mean, once he's digital, there's no stopping him. Even when they do stop him.
Hey kid, what's your
And it's freaking Mega Man. Like, there's not much explanation needed for him to come back. All they need to do is reveal him at the end and be like, oh no, he's back. I don't think any fans will question whether something makes sense or not in the freaking Mega Man universe. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed. No, I'm alive. Oh! Oh! Damn. It's a tax-exempt loophole. Yeah, I remember reading something about that. What if Sigma got his original personality back in a future... Like, the original before he was evil personality? I wouldn't like that. Sigma should always be evil. Basically, if a movie bombed, he got paid back the amount it took to make the movie. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense then. So he was just making whatever crap he could make, and then he would break even at least. At worst, I mean. I remember I was excited about House of the Dead when it first came out, but that's back when nobody knew who he was. So I was like, oh shit, someone made House of the Dead movie, that's awesome. And when I watched it, gee, damn.
Class 1 swarmers.
Woo! It was quite a movie. Let's be real, fans question, think too much about everything. Yeah, that is very true about fandom.
They got me. They got me.
I think the shotgun or whatever works better here. I recently heard that the only characters that get to be in Smash are ones that originated in video games. Yeah, I think that's Nintendo's rule on it. They have to... I don't think they need to be part of a Nintendo game, but I think they have to originate as video game characters. So that's why you get, like, people want, like, Goku. Like, that's not going to happen according to Nintendo's rule that they have.
Okay, guys, it's dead up here. The good kind of me. You all cool? We may need to get back to you on that.
He wanted to make a God of War movie once. Oh, you know what else he wanted to make is, he wanted to make Metal Gear. And then Konami told him to fuck off. Like, he tried to get the rights and they said, hell no.
Class 1 swarmers.
Can you imagine, oh my god. Had he been given the license to a Metal Gear movie, that would have been beyond awful. I hate these books. I hate these books. I hate these books.
Here they come. Oh, man.
I can get another upgrade? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it didn't save my last upgrade. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna save my money. Who would be better for a House of Dead movie, Quentin Tarantino or Robert Rodriguez? I would like to see a Quentin Tarantino one, because look at House of Dead Overkill. That's got Quentin Tarantino written all over it. I think he'd be perfect for it. And if they ever do another House of the Dead movie, I want it to be Overkill inspired. Just because, I mean, no one wants to see just another basic zombie movie. That's overdone. Everyone knows what it's like. Just go over the top, make some crazy ass grindhouse flick, and just go wild. That's what they should do. Oh God, wait a minute.
Did you see that? More than I expected.
Get my ass kicked. Hold on. Oh God. I'm gonna go down.
It's stacked right. Apply.
Shit.
Ow.
Oh, no. I gotta get him up quick.
Need some help here.
Shit. Okay, now he's gotta get me up. Get me up. Get me up. That was close. Shit. Damn it. Did I get him up?
He got me.
Come on, I could have captured that ghost already. Okay. His health is so low. Where's my trap? I threw it, now I don't see it. Shit! He's down again. Oh, you son of a bitch. You better get me up and meet. It's such a problem. Okay, can I please stop for a second to capture this dude?
Jump out of the way.
Nope, he's down again. I just have to capture this guy. He's ready to go in. Okay, there's the trap.
Stay calm, help's coming.
You're such a motherfucker.
Look at them all.
No. I can't stop for a second to trap this ghost because this idiot keeps falling over. Okay. Alright. I can't even see it. There it is. There, come on, please. Just... This is annoying. I can feel my thumb slipping off the joystick trying to do this because it's so sweaty right now from having to do this over and over.
I'm on it.
Holy shit. I want to say this is worse than Gears of War, but it's not at that level yet, I don't think. Maybe it is, I don't know. I've just been trying to put this ghost in the trap, but I have to keep stopping.
Put my head off. Man down.
You guys see this? You see this? The freaking NPCs just constantly going down over and over and over. Hey, E.T., welcome. So the ghost decided to utilize Ghostbuster tactics, and now the battle never ends. It's so annoying.
Okay, guys,
That's what I mean. Like, why? Let
Good
me
time.
take damage. Don't let the AI take
We may need to
damage.
get back to you on that.
Hey kid, what's your 20? I'm in some kind of a dark tunnel moving fast.
Unless you're playing co-op, then everyone takes damage, you know?
Class 1 swarmers.
So dumb. He went down in the first attack. First attack. I gotta get close to him because I'm about to fall over. And when I do, he needs to pick me up. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, he's down again? I just got him up. Wow. Maybe I'll try using this on the ghost.
Now, where's that Class 5 animator? I tracked the slut here.
Yeah, I gotta get both ghosts down. Both their health down, at least.
Give them a new home in our containment facility.
It's hard dealing with, his health going down, though.
Did you see
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on one at a time here. He's been drinking his Crystal Skull vodka? Probably. I just don't want the AI to go down. That's all I
There's a whole
want.
bunch of them. Get that one in the books. Now bring it in.
Alright.
You own that. High
Oh, maybe I capture this one real quick. Oh, come on, let me capture him real quick, real quick, real quick. Yes! I got him. I got him. We're down to one. Alright, now we're good, I think. Oh, I hate those books.
Could be trouble.
God.
Stay calm. Help's coming.
So close. I'm so close. Oh, he's gonna go down.
Ow!
Oh no, he's still up. Die! Die! Again! Oh my god, thank you! The AI didn't interfere too much that time.
Took some doing.
Congratulations, Ray. But I'm near special collections. Someone.
So I think Luigi might be a better Ghostbuster now. Luigi kicked ass as a
We're on
Ghostbuster.
our way!
Okay. Let's go back to Egon. This is why I like when all the Ghostbusters are together. Because it helps whenever they try to get you back up.
You alright?
Seems we have some demonic entities. A Class 6 transformed composite.
Get him! Mind the paper cuts!
Oh, he's down again. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta get him up real quick.
Roast them!
Reminds me of Zexion boss fight for Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I don't think I never got that far in that game. Oh! No, no, no!
You're alright.
Can you write words on the wall with the stream? Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you can tell. It's not exactly straight, but if you really try it, I guess you can. See, like, if I write... Hold on, let me try. After I kill these. Is that it? See, like, if I go to this wall, I can write... Alright. The new Doom movie is... Ass. The new Doom movie is... Ass. A-S-S. Let's go. Enough graffiti.
It's on your left. We've stirred up a hornet's nest, kid. Crossing is a strict no-no.
You Stasis Blast works better on them? Ah, yes it does. I need to upgrade that. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade it.
Same team! I think you're gonna be alright.
defeated. This is the type of grade 8 content I subscribe for. I'm glad I could, please you. You couldn't answer my question any better. I had to show you guys proof of what I say.
Turn around.
Damn it. Every 2 seconds I gotta let this thing cool down. I keep wanting to melee attack, but there's no like melee attack option in this game.
She's upping the ante.
Thanks for the warning, Ray. But I have no idea what you're talking about. You may want to just take our word for it.
Where do I go? I don't even know where I came from. It all looks the same. I'm just in a library. Oh, I came from this way. Yeah, plasma shock. You know, I can say one thing I did like about the new movie, and this is giving it very minor props, mind you, but one thing I did like is that they actually started... Oh, hold on, I had a hiccup. Is that they actually, like, had, like, new equipment, like, you know, the proton pistols and shotguns and that stuff. Which, mind you, it's not original. They've had that in Ghostbusters cartoons and comics for years. But I did like seeing that in a movie, and I want to see more of that in the next one.
Could not hear a word of that, Ray. Ray.
Keep in mind, the movie's still shit. But if I could give it any thumb up, that was something I liked. Why do I keep getting lost? A slutty Mr. Rogers costume, you say. Apparently it's a beautiful day in the bedroom. I don't know how successful it would be having Mr. Rogers in your mind while something is afoot. I'm destroying all these innocent books. They've done nothing to me. I'll give that movie a digit up too, just not my thumb. If they have a bigger budget, do you think their ideas would have been interesting? Well, if what had a bigger budget? You're talking about Ghostbusters 2016? Oh shit, because that movie did have a high budget. I don't think it was a budget problem. The movie, it was a writing problem, an acting problem. It was just, everything about it sucked. I don't think more money would have fixed the problems that that movie had.
Watch out, would you?
It's pretty scary.
Gives you the creeps, huh? Nicely done, cadet. Come on, kid. We need to get out.
Oh, you meant the Doom movie, direct-to-video movie? Yeah. Yeah, I think it would have... If they would have spent more money and then released it theatrically and tried to make something...
Where the heck are you?
And I'll talk about this all in the review in
section.
detail,
Checking the
but
box scores
it
from
had
the Knicks
some
game
good
last night.
ideas.
Why?
Tell us more about
You
this
can have great
collector.
ideas, and when you execute it, it can be horrible.
Says
But,
here
some
that
of the
this
ideas
collector
were good.
used the Gray Lady to get to the rare books in her care.
But I actually mentioned that in my review,
Specifically,
I
a
think,
book called,
since it's such a low
get
budget,
this, the
there's only so
Gozerian
much they
Codex.
chose to do.
Great.
Yeah, and when she found out what he was up to, she dumped him.
Smart lady.
Not really. Evidently, he murdered her for it.
Uh-oh.
The Gray Lady was his first victim, but he killed a bunch more.
And let me guess. He collected their bodies, just like he collected books.
I think not insulting their primary
Bingo.
target
Ray, you
demographic
get to buy
would have
me
helped
dinner.
out a lot.
And
Yeah,
here's
I
the
mean,
last on the collector.
I didn't even think
Seconds
about that when I
before he
watched
was
the movie.
hanged,
It's just...
he said he would return as
I think
a
I will
lord,
see. It's
some
just
sort
there's
of god,
so
to
many
keep
things
watch
wrong
over
with
the
that movie.
library and every rare
So
book
much.
in its collection.
Sounds like
Remember
quite
Dead
the
Space
bookworm.
animated movie? I have both of them.
Sounds
They're
like
both
the kind
really
we
good,
run
actually.
into all the time.
I forgot what they were called. I have them on my shelf somewhere. Yeah, there were two different ones. If I remember correctly, I think one of them was a prequel to Dead Space 1, and the other one was a, I think, prequel to 2? I could be wrong about that one. The Doom movie with The Rock was underrated, in my opinion. I like that one. A lot of people hate that one. I enjoyed it.
I'm not saying that's a bad sign, but it's sure
Hell
a
no.
good one.
That's terrifying. At that point, I'd be like, nope, turning around.
That'll only hurt for a minute.
I gotta see what upgrades I can get for this. I watched Dead Space movie and they left me emotionally drained. Yeah, no, they were good. You know what another pretty good movie was Mass Effect. The animated one that was a prequel to 2 with Vega. I like that one. It goes over his backstory, what he talks about in Mass Effect 2. Is the new Doom connected to the one with The Rock? Nope. Complete reboot. Nothing to do with the other one. Other one never happened as far as this movie is concerned. Oh yeah, I have it right here. Look. Look how lazy this cover is. It's just like... I don't know if you could tell on the camera, but that demon face on there, it looks like a Spirit Halloween mask. Like, it looks like a mask that you would have bought over at a Spirit Halloween store. There was no effort put into it. The hell, where do I go? What the hell? What am I missing? I don't know if I'm supposed to be here. Does the new Doom movie have anything to do with the game series? Yes and no. Which I'll talk about that. It's not directly based off of it, but of course there's references and it takes a lot from it, but I wouldn't say it's directly linked at all, no. It's like detective mode in the Arkham games. Yeah, it is, except that was a lot more obvious. Like, what am I supposed to... Like, this is such a small area. Okay, I know I'm supposed to go in here. Thought. Maybe not. And he's right in the way. I see some statues in the background. I had no idea you were into collectibles. Oh yeah, I love collecting shit. Yeah, I got a bunch of statues. I wish I could afford more of them. Pure Arts, this company called Pure Arts does some really cool ones. They have 3 Assassin's Creed ones. They got Bayek, Ezio, and who else was it? Bayek, Ezio. Oh my god, I was just supposed to open that door. I didn't even realize I could do that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I just noticed that interact prompt. I didn't even see it. Bayek, Ezio, and Altair. Those are the 3 statues they have from Pure Arts. They're like $700 or $800 a pop. That's like, if I had the extra disposable income, I would buy them. They look so beautiful. I need like an Assassin's Creed shrine. I want to build one. See, no, once I hear the scary kids laughing, my ass, like, I quit this job. I'm out. I'm leaving. Going back home. That's one thing I don't fuck with, man. Ghost kids. God, I hate this section.
I think they're trying to tell us something.
Really go through the open door on the right? Oh.
Bye.
You got that right, Scooter.
At least the tracker's actually used in the game, unlike another game. Oh, Colonial Marines. I barely remember that game. I gotta stream that sometime because I never finished it. I remember I got to one part that I kept dying over and over in, and then over and over again in, and I just stopped playing it. One thing I didn't like about that game, if I remember correctly, you're fighting a bunch of, like, other people that also have guns, more so than you're fighting aliens. Which is really stupid. How dare you shush me? I'll strike you.
They're throwing the whole science fiction section out.
If you could be the right-hand man of any Assassin's Creed character, you pick Edward Kenway. Oh, Edward Kenway, yeah.
Their shields. Use the
He's awesome, man. He's my favorite one. That's my tattoo that I got here. The, hold on. I'm trying to twist my arm so you guys can see it. The black flag pirate symbol. I can't turn too well that way because my microphone's on the other side of the camera. I love Black Flag. I can't wait to stream it. I'm going to be streaming the Assassin's Creed series soon. We'll be starting that. I'm going to finish Gears first, and then I'll play Assassin's Creed game. I'll start those. And then we'll swap games out here and there so it doesn't get repetitive. I want Predator game in the style of Friday the 13th. Hell yeah. More so than that, I want a Halloween game like that. I want to be Michael Myers and kill all my friends online.
Is up. She definitely left a trace somewhere.
What ruined the original Doom movie was changing demons from hell to Martians that evolved. Yeah, well, they didn't really evolve. It was like they artificially evolved through experimentation. It was Resident Evil, basically. It was the Resident Evil movie all over again. I agree with that.
Big spike right here.
T-800, Terminator mask, 400. I've seen that. It looks really cool, but not for 400.
Secret passages. These are great.
Why am I paying $400 for a statue? Like, I want a full body statue. I got the Doom Guy doll the other day from Bethesda. It's awesome. That's so cool. I need to get that. Will there be sea shanties? In what? Oh, in Black Flag? Yeah, of course. You can't play that and not have sea shanties. I keep on saying sea shanties.
What are those? I don't recognize them.
At least the movie had a cool fight scene with The Rock and Carl Urban. Yeah. I love one of the lines when The Rock at the end, right where he's about to fight Carl Urban, he's like, Semper Fi, motherfucker. I was like, yes. That is so cheesy. I love cheesy action one-liners. They're the greatest. Let's get some upgrades here. Let's see. Alright. Let's do Shot Blast rate increase, or do we want heat reduction? Yeah, I think we want heat reduction. What do you do with the Drunken Sailor? That's one of my favorite ones.
Take a look at this place. I could spend a month.
What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? You know, a lot of those songs didn't even exist at that time, and a lot of them were like Irish songs. But they sound good. That's all that matters. It's a video game. Who cares? Not that Assassin's Creed has ever been historically accurate anyway. It invents its own history. So that's one of the things I find the most interesting about it. Like, it takes history as a basis and then completely twists it to its own narrative. I always found that interesting. And then in real life, supposedly, the Templars, you know, wrote their own version of history and lied to people. But then you get these idiots that don't even play Assassin's Creed. They're like, that's not historically accurate. And it's like, well, that's the idea. It's the idea that this is the real history that we're seeing, and everything we know is a lie. Like, that's the whole theme. But you only hear that from people that don't actually play the series and just want to criticize it. It's okay to criticize something if your information is accurate, but if it's completely false, you're just saying nonsense. Is this based on Ghostbusters 1 or is it its own thing? So this is Ghostbusters 3. This acts as a sequel to 1 and 2, which is why it's so great. Oh my god. So in a way, this game technically isn't even a movie-based game. It's an original thing. Because even Star Wars games are movie-based because they mostly tell their own stories now. Oh shit.
Almost put my head off.
The strength is failing. You hit me. To the right. Hey, watch. I'm having serious doubts.
So anyone else wants to make a new awesome Quake game? Man, you know what I want? I want another Quake game with a cool campaign. Because Quake 4, the last one I had, I think it's the last one they made was Quake 4, right? As far as campaign. On 360, I love that game. I used to play it so much. And now every time they come out with like a new Quake thing, it's always some kind of like arena multiplayer thing. Which I get it, that's going back to its roots, but I don't know. I like the single player campaign. I remember that one too. To get all the achievements, you had to play it 1,000 times because there's like 5 or 6 difficulty levels, and the achievements don't stack. So if you beat it on hard, you have to go all the way back through and play it on like easy and medium too to get the achievements for that. That's one game I'm never gonna 100%. It's too much. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is.
They felt that one at Pittsburgh.
Anyone here play the Afro Samurai game? I have that game on my modded Xbox 360. I played it when it first came out, but barely. Oh, there she is again.
Oh boy.
And I don't even know anything about the anime.
Creepy.
Had to restart my computer 3 times already to continue watching the stream. What is it, freezing on you? Yeah, it was Quake 4. I just started playing it again. I want a campaign too. Why can't we have awesome multiplayer and single player? They pulled it off on Halo. Yeah, a lot of it I think comes down to production costs. A lot of times they don't get the budget, so they just pick one or the other. But I do like the single player stuff in those games. Like, I find a lot of value in it. That's why everyone now is complaining about Modern Warfare and like the multiplayer modes and stuff, which I get it, but I just care about the campaign. So that's why I'm just gonna get that game and play the campaign. I do enjoy those short shooters that I could beat like in a day or two, because I don't have time to spend Assassin's Creed Odyssey levels of time on every new game that comes out, you know?
Alright, wrangle that out of the way.
That's excellent.
What's Quake? Sorry if I never heard of it since I don't know PS2 or Xbox. Quake is almost as old as Doom. Quake is kind of like Doom. It's like, it's just a classic first-person shooter that's been dormant for years, though. But yeah, it's basically another Doom, in a way.
Wonder what's down there.
It was more like Doom originally, though, because there was like demons and stuff, and it was aliens, but it looked more like demons and hell and stuff, and then later on it got more and more sci-fi. Yeah, you guys are making me want to play Quake 4 on stream now. There's too many games. There are too many damn games! Clive Barker's Jericho? Yeah! I have that on my modded Xbox too. That game was really good. Wasn't the last boss like a big baby thing or something?
Electric lock on the door.
See if you can find the power.
Is that Jason sprite from Terradrome? I think it is. I googled it, but I think it is from Terradrome. You know what I miss in single-player, multiplayer games? Bots and multiplayer so you can play by yourself. Yeah, I used to do that all the time in Perfect Dark Zero. I don't know why. I used to get a bunch of bots and just like snipe them
I
all.
wonder if it's a good idea to be standing in 1.5 feet of water.
Ever watch Game Done Quick? It's a charity event involving speedruns. No, never heard of that. Oh, here we go. It's so dark. Quake is as old as classic Doom. Yeah, a lot of people haven't heard of it now, I think, because it's just been kind of dormant. You know, whereas we had Doom 2016, a new Doom movie that came out, Doom Eternal, and Quake is just kind of not. I mean, what was the last Quake thing? Was Quake 5 the last Quake game completely? I thought there was some kind of multiplayer or something after that. Or Quake 4, I mean. Like, was that the last thing that ever got released for it? Because that's, damn, that's like a generation and a half ago. When are we getting that horror movie fighting game for NetherRealm? Oh my god, that is my dream. You know what? I want that more than Mortal Kombat 12. Like, I seriously want them to just do a fighting game with a bunch of horror monsters. It'll work too. I mean, they've already experimented with it with DLC. So, it fits just right in that style. Just have some stupid explanation to why they all got transported to the same place, you know, and then have cool endings.
I can't say I'm a big fan of the level 6 bi-dimensional attractor.
I'm with you on that. We're lucky there were only some old books for it to manifest with.
Recruit, you okay? Let's keep moving.
Unreal come back as well. Yeah, Unreal's pretty similar too. Unreal is definitely more multiplayer focused. I never got into that game. I've only played Call of Duty Finest Hour, Big Red 2, and Call of Duty 3.
This is cheery.
I played all the Call of Duty
Nothing
games.
bad ever happened.
I own all of them. Well,
There she is.
starting at Call of Duty 2 on 360, I own all of them. Except for Black Ops 4.
I'm not clear on how
I
to find
refused to spend a penny on that one because they got rid of the campaign. So I said, screw that, I'm not spending $1. First Call of Duty game I have not bought since Call of Duty 2. And they'll lose my business again next year if they do the same thing. Like, for me to spend money, you have to have at least a campaign.
Uh-oh. Here they come.
To the right. Look behind you.
Oh shit, there's two of them.
Man down.
God. Excited for Terminator to be MK11. Can't wait for Dark Fate. I'm excited to play as him. Dark Fate, I'm not so excited about. I'm hoping it's good. So far, what I've been seeing though has not excited me. I kind of feel like it's gonna be another John Connor story without John Connor. You know, like it's just a repeat of Terminator 2 with a little girl. If they're not going to have John Connor in it, I much prefer them to do something completely original. So, verdict's out on that one. But again, I'm going in it with an open mind.
Got him on the ropes.
But, yeah. I'm pretty much on the side of... Alright, I've said this before on stream, but this is what I wanted out of the Terminator franchise. I wanted them to go back to where Salvation left off. Have another movie about, like, 2028 Los Angeles, whatever. It's all the future war. No time travel shenanigans, all future war. And then Terminator 6 would have been the final battle against Skynet, and it ends with Kyle Reese going back to 1984. After that, you don't need to make another one. You've gone full circle. That's how they should have done it. Instead, they try to do a bunch of craziness. So, I don't know. And I hated Terminator Genesis. I'm such a Terminator fan, though, that I just want a really good movie set in the future. Like, I don't need all the time travel stuff anymore. They've already done it. Where the hell am I going? From what I understand, they're killing off John. From all I've heard is rumors, because it looks like they're being real tight-lipped about it. Edward Furlong reprised his role as John Connor in Dark Fate. We know he's in it. We haven't seen him in any trailers, screen, nothing.
Spangler,
the rumor from early screenings, and take it with a grain of salt because it is rumor, is that John Connor dies within the first 10 minutes, just randomly gets shot by a Terminator. If they do that, I'm instantly done. Like, I'm gonna be sitting in that movie pissed off the rest of the movie. I don't care what they do after that. That is the rumor. If he's not gonna be in it, I would rather like him not be the target anymore for whatever reason, and he's just off living a life of peace. You know, I would accept that. But if they're just gonna like kill him off just for the fuck of it,
close any portals they're opening too.
I don't know many Terminator fans that would be okay with that. I can't. That's like making a freaking Star Wars movie, Luke Skywalker, and then in the first 10 minutes, someone with a lightsaber randomly kills him at the beginning, and then that's it. If they kill John Connor, it will totally devalue T1 and T2. Yeah, it devalues him as a character in favor of making Sarah Connor the strong character. Well, to me, Sarah Connor and John Connor are both equally important in the series. You don't want to have one without the other, unless it's like Salvation, where clearly Sarah Connor couldn't be in that. But you can't, one's not more important than the other, is my point. And this movie is just, I feel like they're gonna forget that John Connor really was important. I could be wrong, I don't know, but that's what I get from the trailer. For Disney wants to reboot Predator. If they do, they'll probably redesign Predator so he no longer has a tooth vagina mouth. You don't ever need to reboot Predator, though. None of those movies were really linked together. Just make another sequel. Make it take place another time.
That's your cue, killer. Go get him.
Goblet. Am I the only one who likes Sarah Connor Chronicles? Hold on. I'm glad you said that. Let me get up a second. This freaking show is amazing. This is Sarah Connor Chronicles Season 1 and Season 2. Seriously, it's a really damn good show. Completely non-canon, doesn't fit at all in the Terminator series anymore. But I was hooked to this show, and it was a crime that they canceled it. The very last episode cuts off with a cliffhanger. And then I think we got Genesis after that. But they had some kind of licensing issues or some crap. The Terminator movies have always been in, like, legal trouble. There's always something going on with licensing rights for that movie. So that's why the story's been a mess all over the place. But yes, that is a fantastic show. And that woman that plays Sarah Connor, she is, what's her name? In 300, the King's Wife. She's in Game of Thrones also, the short-haired woman, the bad guy. I don't know her name, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but she plays Sarah Connor and completely sold me in the role. Like, she was my Sarah Connor for a while. Summer Glau was awesome. Never really was interested in the show. Yeah, no, I highly recommend it. It was such a good show.
Makes perfect sense if her residual spirit energy is tied to the book. The Gozerian Codex, right? Now that we have it, her echo must have been released. She's gone. I think we helped her cross
Wasn't
over.
the show just about John wanting to bang a lady Terminator? I mean, there was an element of that in the show. She's a very attractive young female. And his sister, according to the schools, that's how they, you know, passed her off. But
Take a scan.
there were moments of confusion. It makes sense, though. He's a teenager, man. When you're a teenager, you feel all kinds of weird shit. But it was seriously a good show.
And she just crossed.
They left it off with John Connor, young John Connor, traveling to the future. So, and then they added Derek Reese, Kyle Reese's brother, original invention for that show, and he became one of my favorite characters. Like the lore they built around them as brothers was so well done that I wanted to see that make the jump to the movies.
The podium, soak 'em, soak 'em.
Yeah, that was a great show. Remember Arnold playing Private Candy from Terminator 3 with that goofy voice? Yep. I'm Sergeant Candy. You guys know the story behind The Predator? By the way, I thought that movie sucked, but in The Predator, the original ending was going to have Arnold show up in the end in the cameo as like a military sergeant, but he didn't want the role unless it was a starring role, so that's why we got that like Iron Man Predator suit thing at the end. That was so weird.
She is shielding herself with the codicil. Go after those first.
Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. Fuck. Man, I can't. I'm trying to aim at those books.
Book stands are generating her shield.
So many great shows got ended or canceled. Dollhouse, Person of Interest, Daredevil. The Netflix shows were an absolute crime. Even if they got revived like on Hulu or Disney Plus, it just wouldn't be the same. Because you got to keep in mind, the reason the show was so good, Netflix has their own writer's room. They're not going to have the Netflix writers. It'll be different.
That's it. She can't regenerate the cage. Keep hitting the book stand.
It's probably a better weapon. Yeah, let me switch.
She is shielding herself with the codicil.
Yeah, that's better. The shotgun. I would have loved to see Sergeant Dutch in another Predator. Well, if you play Alien vs. Predator, the arcade game, that's him. And he also appeared in many comic books, but that's it. Movies. He was also Danny Glover from Predator 2. He was supposed to be in which one was it? In in Predators. You guys remember Predators? Remember Lawrence Fishburne's role in that movie? He was like the guy that was stranded on that planet. That was going to be Danny Glover's character from Predator 2, but Danny Glover he said no to the role. So I was like, that would have been cool, man. I love Predator 2. People say that's the bad one, but that movie, I think it's fantastic. I like Predator 2. It's so wild. It's just like an alternate version of Los Angeles where crime is just going insane, and then Predators just running around. I love that movie. I forgot Predators existed. I've liked all the Predator movies. Shit, even the Alien vs. Predator ones I find entertaining. The only one I didn't like was The Predator. That movie was just... Alright, I like Marvel movies. They have a lot of comedy in them, but they can also be serious. The Predator did not need all the comedy that was in it. It was just... I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. There's so much comedy in that movie. It took away from the Predator being a scary threat. It was awful. I didn't care for it. I can't think of much I did like in that movie, though. If you look at all the behind-the-scenes photos from the old filming that they did, because they had to do a lot of reshoots because they changed the script halfway through. The original script had aliens and predators teaming up. There were good predators that came to Earth to help us, and they team up with humans against the giant mega predator. So they actually have scenes filmed where there's humans riding a tank, and there's two predators on top of it riding with them. That would have been badass. Nope. All that got changed halfway through.
Cross-dimensional portal from the 5th to the 4th. A whole world of ghosts. Something I've dreamt about since college. It's all in the Monarchia Demoni. Fantastic. Ghost.
Bill Paxton, the ultimate
Don't get too
gun.
excited, Ray. I have a feeling she did it so we could meet an old friend of hers.
Well,
So yeah, Bill Paxton is that, because he dies in the sequel to Predator, and he dies in the sequel to Aliens.
Take the lead. Don't
Like the
worry,
first
we do this
Predator,
all
you
the
can
time.
have comedy until people start dying afterwards to have a serious tonal shift. Yeah. I agree with that. First AVP was good, second AVP was terrible. I actually prefer the second one. I prefer the second one because it felt more like a monster movie. One thing I didn't like about the first one was the fact that the Predator was kind of a good guy, like he was teaming up with the girl at the end.
Looks like on the far side of
I like Predator just being a hunter that does not team up with humans. Unless it's like an AVP situation, or like a situation like the Predator would have been. But the Predator is a hunter. And in AVP 2, the Predator and the Alien were both just offing humans left and right until the end where they were both just fighting each other. And that one was more of like a horror movie than an action movie. So I think I prefer 2 more. Although the ending was crap. They just copied the ending from Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Come on, let's go.
The hell?
All right, keep your head down and keep hitting these
Predator
portals.
movies also have
One of
bad
them's
naming
gotta lead out.
conversations. Predator, Predator 2, Predators, The Predator. Yeah. What's the next one to be called? What would you guys say next one? They could just call the next one, let me see, Predator 5? I think that'd be easier than all this other, like, they're going to name it Los Predators. They're just going to start calling it the Predator in different languages.
The natives are restless.
Freddy vs. Jason was also fun. Oh, yeah, I was just watching a movie yesterday. I love that movie. It's so ridiculous. And how they brought them together, too, is so clever. Like, Jason's dead, and then Freddy was just searching the bowels of hell for him, and then he was trying to, like, they eventually start stealing each other's kills. It's such a good movie. Predator Returns. No joke, that will probably be the name of the movie. Predator Returns. I mean, what else would it be? Cosby. Chucky versus Toy Story? Oh my god. That's one of the best ideas I've ever heard. That'd be amazing. I knew that was going to happen. I got stuck on that little side corner thing. To catch a predator. You know one thing that's really cool? Actually, I want to keep all my videos a surprise, but you guys have me talking a lot. One of the movies I am going to review this month, which I haven't done the review yet. I hope it doesn't get copyright claim. It's 20th Century Fox. They're not usually too bad, but I want to review Predator 2. For one reason. At the end of the movie, if you guys remember the ending, when Danny Glover wins, there's a Predator that, the Predator gives Danny Glover this old, like, pirate gun from, like, the 1700s, because clearly it was, like, a war trophy for him, and he gave it to him as a sign of respect. So I want to review that movie, and then I want to do an Untold Legends side video explaining where that gun came from. I actually, the other day, I didn't know about this. I discovered a comic book that has a bunch of Predator short stories. One of them is that story in the 1700s where the Predator got that gun from a pirate. And it's got a full comic book issue. And I was like, damn, I need to make a video on that, because one thing on the channel I want to do, I want to do a lot more comic book stuff. I love comic books, and I feel like that's something I've touched on in the channel in the past, but never really dove in. So I definitely want to make that like a main course on the channel also. I think that'd be a cool place to start, and I'll probably use this month to kind of test it out and see how people like it. But like, I got a DC Universe app for like $8 a month. Not really so much for the shows, more to access their entire comic book library. So I just read like all their comics on my tablet, and there's so much stuff I want to make videos on. Razor Fist did that already and copyrighted within 3 seconds. Oh, Predator, yeah, so 20th Century Fox, but yeah, usually they're not too bad though. Usually they'll either let the claim go or let you monetize until it's over. That's MGM is usually the one that's really bad because they block the video. With 20th Century Fox, I've never really had it blocked. They just claim it and then you get paid out after it's over, which I always win the claims anyways. So that's not too big a deal. But there's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't even bother fighting copyright claims, which is, it's stupid. Always fight them. Because if you do it right, you always win them. That. The Predator comics are really good. Yeah, I was looking at a list of all the different Dark Horse Predator comics. There's so many good ones. I actually want to buy them. I gotta find some copies on eBay, like used or something, but yeah, there's a lot of really good Predator comics. And I love that the story of Schaefer, like Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, continued, like in those stories. They did let it go on the next day. Yeah, so that's not even 20th Century Fox. That's just Content ID hitting the footage. But yeah, they're pretty good with it. So is Netflix isn't bad either. Both my Part 1 and 2 Castlevania videos got copyright claimed because I use Netflix footage. But they let it go within like less than a week. They let the claims go. Universal does that too, but MGM is the fucking worst. MGM and Sony are the two worst movie studios. If you have a movie that's MGM or Sony, they're going to block it. They're going to block it, you're going to dispute it, and they're going to sit on it for 30 days and not respond. Happens every single time. Absolute trash. Still can't afford Slam Dunk. Yeah, I like getting all the other upgrades first. Makes me more of a balanced Ghostbuster. Maybe if DC makes a Green Lantern movie, they could have a Yellow Lantern Predator. Yeah, it actually... I love that there's a Yellow Lantern Predator. I mentioned that in my Mortal Kombat video when I talked about the Predator. There's a real action figure for him from... I don't even know how to say it. NECA. They made that, and they also made the Joker aliens as figures. I don't think they're out yet, though. Once the Sinestro Corps Predator comes out, I'm buying it. And I'm going to display it behind me. I still want you to do a look-at video on the Thing and its comics. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I couldn't get around his ass. I'm actually want to get my copy of Frozen Hell, which is supposed to have some pages that weren't in the original novel. I looked that up the other day, too. I found it online. There's a lot of comics. You could just literally Google, like, I don't know, the Thing comic, read free online. And you'll find a website that has it, and you just click through the pages and read it.
All right, keep your head down and keep hitting these portals. One of them has got to lead out.
The scientific...
I heard Daffy Duck was Green Lantern. Oh, yeah, he was the Green Lantern. Yeah, that was the thing. It was so cool.
The natives are restless. Well, they're certainly aware of our presence.
I gotta get Pennywise Clown NECA figure. Yeah, they make so many good figures. I'm telling you, I love collecting figures and statues and all that. If I was like a PewDiePie level YouTuber and had millions and millions of views per video, you could bet your asses you would see all kinds of statues filling up the background. The more expensive ones I have are the Poison and the Roxy ones back here. They were like $400 a pop. The only reason I got those was because I got a nice tax return. Because I have kids. If you have kids, you get a decent tax return. Although the government wanted like a ton of it because I'm self-employed now. But I still had a little bit left over for the statues, so I splurged a little. I didn't regret it either. I love those. Slow the book monster down with stasis? Oh, I didn't use stasis. Still coming? Not too bad, I just gotta keep circling. Damn, I'm in the mood for Steak and Shake for no reason. Oh my god, I don't know, I just got a sudden urge for... When I go there, I always get the, like, Royale steak burger that has the egg on it. And then I'll get, like, an M&M's milkshake. I pay for it heavily overnight when I get home. If you know what I mean, not to be disgusting. But hey, it's biology. That's what happens when that shit goes into your body. But it's so good. You guys always get me talking about food somehow. Yeah, it is a mech made out of books. You guys have Steak and Shake down there too? Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Steak Shake was... Isn't it a national chain? I think Steak Shake's all over the place. I love their first melt. Yeah, that's really good too. But the Royale steak burger is my go-to with the Cajun fries, which is not really Cajun. It's just a fries that they throw a little bit of seasoning on top of it. Oh shit! Wait! Oh, I was just changing my weapon so I could slow him down. What a dick! Your Black Manta statue from one of your videos looks amazing. Oh yeah, he is right. I don't know if you guys can see that from here. Probably not. Well, it's too little on camera. After I wanted that statue, but I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Because I love Black Manta as a character in the comics, but when they came out with the movie statue, I was like, you know what? Before I buy it, I want to watch the movie first, because the movie really sucks. I don't want that movie statue. But I like that movie a lot, and I thought Black Manta was cool in it, so I was like, alright, it qualifies for a purchase. And it wasn't bad either. It's only $150. I know that sounds expensive, but for a good statue, that's not bad. I've seen statues for way less money or for way more money than that don't look anywhere near as good. So I didn't feel bad spending it. If it was like $200 and up, I probably would have thought twice. But yeah, I love that statue. What, Steak and Shake? I'm from Brooklyn, so I never... You guys don't have Steak and Shake? I thought that was everything. It's just like, I mean, it's not really... It's like, I guess like Five Guys, but nowhere near as good. It's like a retro diner. It's not fast food, but yeah, they have like steak burgers and, you know, fries and that kind of shit. Yeah, it's like a retro diner. I could go ahead and share some pictures of collectible diamonds. So yeah, man, go for it. I love looking at collectibles. Is it PVC? No, actually, that one I don't think is. I think that one was resin. The PVC ones are always kind of cheapy. Well, PVC statues can look real cheap if they're not done right. The resin ones are hard because those break real easy, though. The PVC ones are a lot more sturdy because it's almost like it's PVC. It's like piping. It's not worth getting if it's not high quality, right? And that's how I feel about them. Even if it's a character I love, if it's a shitty statue, I'm not gonna get it. Alright. This thing, man, it took me out in one hit before. Wait, can I go through the portal again? I think I can. Go back through! Where am I? I hate you. I can't see! What the hell just happened? I went through the portal and I got stuck on the wall. Oh, I died again. Black Manta's goal in the comics is absolutely insane, to destroy the ocean. It depends what version of the character you're reading. Black Manta at his best, at his most insane, is when he's just a mass murderer.
One of them's got to lead out.
Really no reason, just because he's mad at Aquaman. Like, there's a comic book, and actually I have an Untold Legends video about Aquaman villains, and I talk about this.
Natives are restless. Well, they're certainly aware of our presence.
But in one comic book, in one series, I think it was after Blackest Night, the world thinks Aquaman's dead, and Black Manta does too. So Black Manta hates him so much that after he died, Black Manta completely stopped being a villain. He decided to open like a fish market or something. And one day his fish market was full of customers, and the news is showing that Aquaman's back, and everyone thought he was dead. He flips out, murders everyone inside his own fish company, or his own store, just random shoppers, and then he puts on his suit and goes after Aquaman again. Like, the guy is completely insane. I love his character. Because he knows he's a bad guy too. He's not a redeemable villain either when he's written well. He's just a really bad person that thinks that he's doing the right thing for revenge. Most insane, he killed he killed Aquaman's kid too. That is true. But I mean, he just randomly killed a bunch of people he didn't know just because he was mad that Aquaman was back. Like, the guy's a lunatic. That sounds more like the Joker. Joker's done that too, yep. And Dark Knight. I think it was, what, Dark Knight Returns, I think it was, where Joker was like normal again, and then when he found out Batman was alive, yeah, they did it for both of those characters. I get heroes aren't supposed to kill, but with guys like Joker and Carnage, just kill them. Yeah. I think I get it from their point of view, because logically, yeah, it doesn't make sense, because like the state kills people in executions, and clearly they would have killed someone like the Joker long ago instead of putting him in an asylum. But I get it from the point of view of the character of Batman, because his point of view isn't more so that it's wrong. His point of view is more so that he's worried that if he kills the Joker, he won't stop. So it's more like a control thing for him. Like, if he kills the Joker, he's going to become the Punisher and kill everybody. Because Batman's always been that character who's been right on the edge of crossing over and controls himself not to. But on a more real note, superheroes can't go around killing all their villains because then you would have no villains left in comic books. you got to be able to reuse characters. That's really what it comes down to. See, it's easy if I just keep going back and forth. Come on. See, now I'm doing good. I'm cheesing them. Melt that cheese. Quote from Batman, if I killed just one, how would I know when to stop? Exactly. And I think that's where the character's really coming from. And Peter Parker will never kill anyone because that's just completely out of character for him. But I think Batman would kill someone. He would. And he wouldn't know when to stop, so that's why he forces himself. He almost forces himself not to become a killer. That's why, oh man, God, Batman vs. Superman. That's another reason why I thought he was so off on Batman vs. Superman. You know, people will argue that, like, well, he's killed before in the comics. Well, yeah, he has back in the day when his character wasn't really established. For decades, we've had, you know, Batman established as a super moral character to a fault that has a specific set of rules that he abides by, and one of them is he would never kill. Like, that's what the character does, and I think Batman at his best, because that's where he shows his real intelligence. He can easily off every villain, but he always finds a solution around it. Didn't Black Manta kill Aquababy? Yep, he did. Aquababy could not breathe air because he was mostly Atlantean. And, Black Manta put him in a bubble filled with air and suffocated him. It's extremely disturbing, but yeah, he did that. How do I do this? Oh, that's what it was. I like pulling stuff with this.
Like a pro!
Aquaman's killed people, so's Captain America. Oh yeah, Captain America's a soldier though. And yeah, Aquaman doesn't give a shit. He's killed plenty of people.
That back into place.
Oh, wait a minute, it was a... There we go.
World or no, the principle of leverage should still work the same anyway. Ah, yeah, you're on fire, cadet.
Ray, it occurs to me that these
George Clooney as Batman killed the Joker.
Rosarian exhibit. Huge energy pulse.
George Clooney.
The Sedgwick Hotel. The return of Stay Puffed.
You mean,
Yeah.
Yes, even this.
I always want to say Kiefer Sutherland.
Alyssa?
Alyssa.
Do you think she's a factor in this?
Maybe
Oh
not
my God.
intentionally, but almost definitely.
I completely went blank on the... Michael Keaton. You mean Michael Keaton? Because George Clooney didn't kill the Joker. He killed, It was Two-Face. Two-Face was a Batman and Robin. And he didn't even kill him. Yeah, Michael Keaton. Let's see what's over here. Spider-Man's kind of a moral anchor. Guys like Wolverine won't kill when teamed up with him. He respects Peter too much. Yeah. I loved it in the Civil War comics when the Punisher teamed up with Captain America's team. Captain America didn't want him to kill anyone, so they forced him to use rubber bullets. But before that even happened, I think it was Jack-O-Lantern and was it Diamondback? It might have been someone else. But Jack-O-Lantern and another villain were like in the Civil War, like in Captain America's headquarters. And before anyone even realized it, Punisher just like shot them both in the head and blew them away. And Captain America whooped his ass. Like that was one of the better moments between them. I'm going to send you a picture on Twitter. Let me know what you think. Alright, awesome. I will. Keaton didn't kill Joker. Go back and rewatch the movie. Well, yeah, I mean, he fell, but basically. He died as a result of fighting Batman. Batman killed plenty of people, though. Like, was it Batman Returns? One of the clowns, like, falls down a hole. And Batman, like, lets dynamite fall down there and he explodes. Like, he straight up blew a guy up. Michael Keaton Batman didn't give a shit. I think I'm going the wrong way. And also, let's not forget one thing, too. God, I laugh because the scene is so funny to me. Right before Batman even fought the Joker, do you not remember, like, in the bell tower? He grabbed a guy with his legs, flipped him over, down all the way down, like, this huge bell tower to his death. Like, he definitely murdered a couple dudes with no mercy. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Yeah, no, everyone wants to argue if he killed Joker or not, but what about the guy right before him that he cold-bloodedly launched down to his death, didn't even bother to let him survive? Yeah, he killed people on that, for sure. Alright, this thing's almost dead. This is a long-ass level. Thoughts on Breakpoint? I have it downloaded. I haven't played it yet. I played the E3 demo and I liked it. Sucks Ubisoft ruined an amazing franchise. Make me glad they won't be making new Splinter Cell. I don't know. I'm taking things with a grain of salt because all I'm hearing right now is that it has a lot of microtransactions. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to destroy the mirrors. But I swear to God, every time I hear that from, like, game journalists and big YouTubers that repeat what each other say, and then I play the game, I don't even notice them while I'm playing. It happened with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's happened with so many other games, so I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I'm going to play it myself. I pre-ordered it forever ago. It's been on my console. I just don't have... I'm not going to have time to play it till this month's over. But if it's anything like Wildlands, I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it. I just find that usually all the microtransaction outrage is very over the top and like... Yeah, everyone knows microtransactions suck. I agree with that, but a lot of times I don't feel like they do ruin a game experience, you know? And that's what the narrative always is. But usually, if you actually watch the videos from the YouTubers that claim that, like 90% of them are people that didn't even play the game. They're just repeating what another YouTuber said. So I'm always big on making my own opinion. They could be right, I don't know. I just haven't experienced it myself yet. Not to mention he burnt a dude to death with a Batmobile. Yes, he did. He did that as well. See, and a lot of people use that debate to defend Batman vs. Superman's Batman. Like, oh, well, he killed before. But it's like, but that's not our modern interpretation of the character. Like, and I feel that is the character at his best. So that was my problem with it. Yeah, of course he's killed before. So is Superman and all kinds of other characters. But that's not the modern interpretation. So you're kind of taking a step backwards with the characters by making him essentially the Punisher. That's what he was. He was the Punisher. Or Thomas Wayne Batman. Did you hear about how the ESRB doesn't even play the games they rate? That doesn't surprise me at all. That whole... I know people disagree with me on this, because I've talked about it on the stream, but I'm not a fan of ratings. ESRB, movie ratings, they all need to go away. You just have this arbitrary letter that gives you an arbitrary age. It doesn't mean anything. Just have a label that describes, like, you know, bloody violence or what's in it. Like, why are you putting an age and a letter on there? I just think it all needs to go away. The only reason it even exists is because the government would have policed the industry if they had it. But I don't know, that's how I feel about it. Have you heard of the Japanese radio drama Nocturne of Recollection? Oh, for Castlevania? Yeah, it's really bad. I've actually heard a whole translated version. I'm not really including that in my video, because that conflicts with some of the Richter story elements that the series implies. Yeah, it's just not a very good story. And then there's like a mystery caretaker that was also there when Lisa was burned alive, and he was Alucard's servant in the castle when he was a kid. But yet in Symphony of the Night and all this other a la carte history stuff, the dude's never mentioned once. That's what I mean, like, that whole storyline is just, they just kind of pulled it out of their ass. I don't remember this all being this long. Oh wait, I need my shotgun, I wonder. I like Batman vs Superman. It would make sense for him to kill after all he's lost. See, that's where I disagree though. At least from a comic book point of view, I think that's what makes him such a strong character. Is that despite having lost everything he's lost, he never became the person that the Joker wanted him to be. And that's what the Joker wants him to become, a force of chaos and destruction. And he constantly fails. You know, to me, that lessens the character of Batman. You know? I didn't like that interpretation. And he goes after Superman like an idiot because Lex told him that he was bad. When I was a child, I was allowed to watch him play whatever I wanted, and I turned out fine. That's how I was. That's how, I mean, I have limits to my kids, you know. I don't just actively expose them to super violent things, but if I'm watching something, I don't know, like Nightmare on Elm Street in the living room, and they're there too, I'm not going to cover their eyes. If they watch it, that's their choice. You know, I trust my kids to make good decisions when they're older. It's just be a good parent. Just be a good parent and teach your kids fiction from fact. Or fiction from real life.
Starting to make sense. I think
that's all. That's what you have to do. A lot of parents don't bother.
I've got bogeys. Heads up, boys, wherever you are.
If they made Batman Beyond movie, what would you think of Michael Keaton as old Bruce Wayne? I've always wanted that. Yeah, that I've always said that. That'd be amazing. And I think he could pull it off.
Okay.
Why haven't they done that? That's my question.
Signal we can track you with.
I'll try, but it might not work. The last portal I entered was at the
Yeah,
top of
BVS Batman motivation was dumb. Yeah, it's... He lost Robin, and then he went crazy and started killing everyone. Well, he lost him in the comics, too, and... You know, it almost sent him to the edge, but he overcame and moved on. Oh, there we go. I want an Arkham Batman Beyond so bad, me too. Yeah, that's where I would like them to go next with those games. And in Arkham City, I think it was Arkham City that had the Batman Beyond suit. That's all I ever wore. I want Michael Keaton as Dark Knight Returns Batman. See, I don't really care about the Dark Knight Returns story, though. I don't know if I'd want to see that adapted.
Made it out too. Hey, champ. We won't leave until
You know what's funny? Ben
us.
Affleck's going to be known as the only Batman that never had his own movie. Oh, shit, that's true. I didn't think about that. That sucks. Hear me out, but Kevin Conroy for old Bruce. Ooh, you know what? I take it back. I prefer that idea. Hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
We sure don't want to be trapped in here.
Like, can you imagine? Oh my god, that voice coming out of Old Man Batman. Hell yeah, I would love that. Wasn't Tim the one who helped snap him out of his slump? I don't know. I don't know exactly if he was only responsible, but... They were going to do Batman Beyond movie, but it was traded aside in favor of Catwoman. Yeah, I'm kind of glad they didn't do that either, because I think had they done it back then, it probably would have sucked. So I'm glad they wasted a Catwoman movie instead. Instead of wasting the future possibility of a Batman Beyond movie.
Look for the long staircase. The exit portal is at the very top.
Yeah, but you're a Superman fan? I am very far from a Superman fanboy.
Keep moving, sport.
You know who loves
Sure don't wanna be trapped in
freaking
here.
Superman more than anyone is not another game collector. Is he in here? No, I don't think he's in here. Ah! Oh, wait, am I supposed to slime them? Where do you guys think the video game to movie curse comes from? Bad writing. That's where it comes from. And we have another sub, Adam Duncan. Thank you for subbing. Also fake Cat. Yeah, it was Patience Phillips. I didn't even know who the hell that was when that movie came out.
Look for the long staircase. The exit portal is at the very top.
but... Oh, I'm running through them. I can just destroy them. There we go. Now I'm safe. Safer.
Keep moving, sport. I sure don't want to be trapped in here.
Run! Oh no! No! Wait! Ah, I went too far. I went too far. Gotham by Gaslight would make an awesome animated series. Yeah, I think it'd be cool if DC actually made a new animated series with all these alternate stories.
Made it out too. Hey, champ. We won't leave until you find us.
All right.
Look for the long staircase. The exit portal is at the very top.
You know, I wonder what this game what genre would you say this game is? Because it's kind of a third-person shooter in a way. I wonder if this would fit the third-person shooter category. And I guess it's kind of its own, like, subgenre. What about the Resident Evil reboot? Are you hopeful? I'm not even clear on what it's supposed to be. Last I heard, it's supposed to be a Netflix series that's a prequel to the video game universe, and it's supposed to focus on the beginnings of Umbrella. I find that kind of interesting. If it's done well, something that could work really well. But I don't know. I don't think we need any more Resident Evil like theatrical movies. Like we've already had so many. Just do the Netflix series and make it good. Got another new sub. Which... Let's see who subbed. Put these books flying around. Let me see if it actually tells me this time. No. What the hell? All my, things are outdated now. It's not showing me. You could argue that this game is survival horror. Maybe. Get ready to see a lot of Umbrella human experiment victims. Yeah, and a lot of putting bodies where they shouldn't be. Like, Umbrella's doing all these secret experiments, but like in Resident Evil 0, they're just like dumping bodies down in the sewer where Billy finds them. So it's like, okay, so, like why wouldn't you just incinerate them and hide your evidence, you know? But then again, that's why Umbrella got taken out. They weren't very careful with anything, apparently. Alright, see you later, Javier. Yeah, I'll be getting off the stream after, well, whenever I get back to the firehouse. If Val Kilmer was in his prime, he'd make a great Wesker. Oh, hell yeah. Now he's, like, old and fat. Oh, I made it, yes. Oh, no! Wait, the tether!
I had some trouble getting to the portal. Use the slime tether to bring the portal to you.
Oh my god, look at all those books waiting to kill me. So many of them. Damn you. I love the slime tether. That's one of my favorite gameplay mechanics in this game.
I think he goes by Azablu now.
Hey, Cadet, are you okay? Sounds like it's getting closer.
Can you get to that portal at the top of the stairs?
Come to me. Saying Ghostbusters survival horror is like saying Luigi's Mansion is survival horror. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now where am I floating off to? This reminds me of DMC. There's a part where like everything's floating. Oh. Oh, sweet. Must get there faster. Now it says this video has 2 dislikes. One must be Gozer, and one must be, what's the bad guy in, the second one's something of the Carpathian? It's the villains from the movies. They've disliked the stream. I'll see you later, Goblin. Get better, man. Yeah, you have the flu too?
I hope that portal would have taken
Both my
us back
fiance
to life.
and my mother have the flu. I think everyone's,
we are back in the
I think there's
public
something going
library.
around.
The dimensional
Oh, I
membrane is
remember this
extremely
thing.
thin here.
Someone's holding us here. The Collector.
Vigo.
As
That was his
Burrow
name.
wants
You're
to
right.
add to his collection,
Vigo the
he's
Carpathian.
probably not too happy about us taking the Gozerian Codex with us.
I know you're out there, Vigo,
Oh, yeah?
disliking
What
this
a twisted
stream.
little bookworm do to
You will be
scare us.
defeated.
He murdered Eleanor Twitty for it when he was alive, and a dozen others just to cover it up.
Hey, Collector! We're taking your book! What do you think about that? He's right behind me. isn't he?
Yes, I think you got his attention, Ray.
Oh, boy.
Oh my god, that was a weird graphical issue. His eyes were like moving left and right real quick. Like when the flash vibrates real fast, that's what his eyes look like. Yeah, I don't remember how to fight this thing. I remember, I think I have to slime his face, don't I?
Look, space is protected by black slime.
That must be the key! Hey, Junior, switch out your
Oh crap.
nozzle and hose him down!
Yeah, let me upgrade slime then. Slime blower increase, yes. Reduced slime consumption, yes. We're gonna do a balanced attack. Slime tether cost reduction. Duration boost. I don't need the slime tether right now.
Neutralize the black slime.
It's the cast of the new Ghostbusters movie slowly rallying together. Yeah, I remember I died a couple times fighting this guy, I think.
We need to clear the black slime off the map. Use the slime blower kit.
Egon's down.
It's clear!
Haha! Wait a minute. Alright, I had to like pull his mask. Didn't I have to pull his mask off or something?
Help me wrangle this.
I'm trying to remember what to do. Oh shit.
Look behind you. Ugh. Rip his mask off. It looks vulnerable.
Am I not doing this right? Am I supposed to be doing this? I think he's got the slime back on.
I'm hit.
Oh, did it come off? I thought I saw it come off.
Egon, help me hold it open!
We need to coordinate the lift.
You gonna do a review on another Friday the 13th movie? Yes, I am. Assuming he doesn't get freaking
Looks
claimed.
vulnerable.
Trying to. Damn it.
I think we just exposed his anger.
There we go.
Bring him down all the way, Bert.
Oh.
If you can. He's got nothing that can resist the proton stream.
Yeah, I had to wait till his hands were held down.
Hit him in the eye. You've almost got it.
It's crazy that the Ghostbusters fought like these crazy like gods and other dimensions and shit. Like they're practically Doctor Strange at this point.
Oh, blast him in the eye! Look, I think it's working.
Oh, Egon! Oh no! Here we go. They're all gonna start going down again. Fuck! Where's Winston? Is he here? Damn it. Dom has returns, right? At least I know what to do now. Alright.
He's resisting my proton screen.
Look, his face is protected by black slime.
That must be the key.
Going down.
Hold him down.
Neutralize the black slime on his mask.
His health wasn't going down quick at all, though. Damn it. No! Resident Evil Reboot is supposed to be a super scary movie according to director. We'll see.
Use the slime blower kit.
I just want it to be good. I just want it to be like the games. Like, I want Jill and Chris and all them.
Rip his mask off. It looks vulnerable.
Hold it down.
Use the capture screen to rip off his mask.
Alright.
Yeah, that did it.
Oh no.
Oh, I got it quick that time.
Bring him down all the way. Concentrate on the eye if you can.
Damn it.
Got nothing that can resist the proton screen.
See, the problem is that my fellow Ghostbusters are being murdered. And I have to go... Oh my god, I thought I was dead.
He's out of control. Blast him in the eye. Look, I think it's working.
Come on, don't go down. Don't go down. Don't go down. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, 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 no.
Oh, he got me.
Yeah, Mills doesn't want to do any more Resident Evil movies. She wants to do a Fifth Element reboot. I don't feel the Fifth Element needs a reboot. I think that movie's fine as it is. You know how long it's been since I've seen that movie? It's been years. I used to like that movie. I think we talked about it on the last stream. That was fun. Shit. Nope. 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 I could do this if I could survive my fellow Ghostbusters. Almost done. Almost done. Oh, hell no.
Keep working.
This is gonna be way too close.
Hit him in the eye. We've almost got him.
Come on, like 2 more hits. Woo! How am I still living? I was so close. God. Alright. We're gonna kill it this time. No mercy. I wish I had a nuke that I could just drop. Like StarCraft. I wish I could have just like a camouflage ghost and just nuke them. Yeah, it's, I remember taking forever in this part. It's more so because they keep dying. Like, maybe I should stop trying to get them up. Because that's what's getting me killed. I think if I just ignore them, maybe I can take them. Maybe I can take this thing out before it kills me.
Neutralize the black slime on his mask.
Come on. Hammer of Dawn would work well here. You need to play this in co-op mode. They don't have a co-op mode in this. They're adding multiplayer later as a new mode. Yeah, the campaign was single player, which was criminal. It would have been an awesome co-op campaign.
Use the capture stream to rip off his mask.
Alright, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Help me hold it open.
There we go. Alright.
Oh no, I think we just exploded.
Begin the assault.
Bring him down all the way. Concentrate on the eye if you can. He's got nothing that can resist the proton stream.
See, this is the part where I gotta stop worrying about them, because they're not really... I don't feel they're contributing to anything. I don't know if that's a good strategy, but I'm gonna try it. Transformers let you do co-op and campaign? Yeah, it did. Well, War for Cybertron. Fall of Cybertron got rid of that, which I hated. I love the game, but getting rid of the co-op mode was a huge miss. Yeah, see, I just gotta die from portal to portal. I'm not worried about my fellow Ghostbusters. They can suck it.
Hang on.
I'm gonna keep cheesing it. I might have to get Venkman up because I keep stepping on him and he keeps stopping me.
I'm down.
Yeah, right here. Do something. Are you gonna stream either of them? Transformers? Oh yeah, that's been on my little calendar, my stream calendar for months. I just haven't gotten to it. I don't know when I'm gonna do them, but I do plan on streaming both.
Aim high.
Cheese is melting tonight. Venkman's lazy. They're all lazy. They're all just laying down while I'm doing all the work. See, you know what? That's the key to winning this game. Don't worry about the AI. Let them die, and then do your own thing. Ooh, we got massive damage there.
I'm down.
I don't care if you're down. You're staying down. Let the rookie handle this. Uh-oh. Gotta go. Oh, nope. I was gonna finish him off there, but I didn't want to take the risk.
Help!
See, you gotta be selfish sometimes. This game proves it.
Man down, man down.
If I die again, I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like I need to get one of them up as a security measure. No, no, no!
Need some help here.
Oh! No, no, I'm gonna get him up quick.
Hang on.
Above you!
If I die... Oh my god, I got him. That was so freaking close.
We need to get out of here.
There's a new portal back
Yeah, I'm
here.
getting out.
Come on, Rook, that's gotta be the way out.
Back to New York.
Guys! Where are you guys?
Venkman pulls off his mask and it's Dom trolling me. I just
What the
realized
hell
I
were
have
you
my
guys?
achievement. I
I've
must
been
have my
running
trophy
all over this
notifications off
library, calling you, looking
for when I was recording because
Nothing.
none of the trophies would pop up.
We passed through a cross-dimensional portal into an alternate version of the New York Public Library and fought a 40-foot monster made out
That
of
was cool.
priceless antiques to steal an ancient magical book.
Yeah, that was incredibly stressful.
Oh, well, that would explain it then. Next time, leave a note.
Did better that time than I did on PS3. That's because I didn't worry about my friends. I just let them suffer.
Ray, does this
Well,
mean
I did my
anything
own
to
thing.
you?
Nope, it wasn't here the first time we came through.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but whatever it is, I think we just turned it off.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin crust New York style with no visible anchovy.
Maybe later. Right now, I need to go back to the lab and take a look at this codex.
And analyze the data we've collected. It could help us when we go to the museum.
Slice to go on the way? Rookie's treat?
Love a Mortal Kombat purist or quits
We
point
need
out
to
Sub-Zero's
know
not
what
a
this
ninja.
is.
God, I hate that.
I'll call for delivery. Again.
Because they can't say what the difference between ninja and Lin Kuei is. Here's the thing. In the games themselves, they use the term ninja to describe Sub-Zero. If you haven't heard that, then you're clearly not as big of a Mortal Kombat fan as you say you are. But yes, they have, yeah, he's technically a Lin Kuei, but the Shira Ryu came from the Lin Kuei, and they're called ninjas. So while he's not technically a ninja, if you get on someone for calling him a ninja, then you're kind of obnoxious.
Well, it's a great read.
So should Ghostbusters be added to the MK roster?
I know that symbol.
I can never imagine that working. How? But that'd be awesome.
It shows up sometimes in Sumerian ritual magic. There's a statue on loan at the museum that features it.
What does it represent?
Just a symbol. Signifies a path to obtain great power. Most of my colleagues assume it's an old constellation.
No constellation I ever saw. And I used to tell fortunes on Coney Island.
Is that right? Did you wear a turban?
No, man. A red velvet cape with moons. It was plush.
Get this. The Codex does indicate there is some kind of feeder system required.
How could Sub-Zero be born with cryogenic powers? Because he's not human. He's a cryomancer. His
like Stay Puft?
Technically human.
It's entirely possible
his
that
race
system
is they migrated from Outworld to Earthrealm.
Wait, you said the Gozerian statue at the museum is on loan.
They're called cryomancers.
Evo
so there's very few of them left.
The Shandor family.
Frost is one of them. That's why they're born with ice powers.
Remaining estate and holdings. Evo is a big collector of Gozerian artifacts.
Slimer's DLC,
By
hell yeah.
Evo Shandor the architect, you mean Evo Shandor the genocidal maniac, right?
That's what I was researching when Gozer attacked me. Shandor's architecture firm was involved in a number of projects around town.
Isn't Sub-Zero half cryoman? Well, yeah, technically, yeah, he's half.
Including
his
Dana Barrett's
father's descended from that line. I don't even know if he'd be half, technically. It'd be somewhere in his genes. I wouldn't even know if it'd be half, but his dad...
Had a nice view of the
is descended from cryomancers, and his mother's
he also
completely
did some renovations on existing buildings and a number
just
of
a regular
public
woman.
works.
So
there was controversy because a lot of people thought the work was unnecessary.
Let me guess.
Don't you wish Arnold would have voiced himself as Terminator? I heard they tried to get him.
Building on Fifth.
It's hard to get Arnold.
Right, and the Museum of Natural History.
Recent visitations, specific localized paranormal activity, singing Vikings.
They're all connected to Shandor and this pattern.
Go to Ecto 1. We'll go to the next area and then stop. Sub-Zero's a fictional character. Who cares? Well, it's fun. I mean, it's all fictional. It's always fun debating the storylines. Mom was from Earth. Yeah, so a lot of people complain that Sub-Zero's not Chinese, also, when they show him. And the Lin Kuei's Chinese. The Lin Kuei's not actually a Chinese clan. They're just based in China. Like, Cyrax was black. Like, they have members of all...
We should warn the mayor.
All races.
I don't know. He's likely to just sick peck on us even more.
You should get a closer look at the museum.
And Lin Kuei don't care about race. Lin Kuei,
the exhibition and opening
whatever race
tonight.
you are, when you're Lin Kuei, you're Lin Kuei, nothing else. You don't even have a human name
You sure
anymore.
make work fun for me. Is business casual okay? I don't have a tux.
Are you kidding? He doesn't want you guys within 3 city blocks of the museum tonight.
Have you played Heavenly Sword or Enslaved? I own them both. Those games are amazing.
Besides,
wasn't
that tech
Smoke
guy
Russian?
Will be at the party too.
In the original series, they never established race.
The data from the library.
In the new
the rest of us will go in by the service entrance of the museum.
Canon, I guess you could say he's
Peter
from
can
Prague.
attend the party as Alyssa's guest and stay
So
in plain sight.
I don't know what that make him. He's
and
from
that
Prague.
frees us up to check out the rest of the building.
I love this plan. It's just dull enough to work. Il, I'm going to bring you a corsage.
Yes.
This next stage was the one I got stuck on. I don't even remember this one.
But
yeah, I think we will go ahead and cut it off there. Started at midnight, been going 4 hours. There's 50 of you here currently. You guys have made it an awesome stream as always. There's been a ton of you watching tonight, so I appreciate you guys. Tomorrow, same time, we're gonna have some fun. Play Friday the 13th. If you want to join in on the fun, you might want to be here a little earlier because right when I start, we'll start gathering like a little private party, and I think you can only have like 8 people or 7, something like that. So if you want to send me friend requests to PS4, it's just GamerThumbTV, like my YouTube channel, and I'll accept them tomorrow. But yes, actually, it's after midnight. I'm gonna go make the Castlevania timeline live. I just got to do the little annotations and cards, so it'll probably be like 30 minutes. But it's going live tonight. If you wait till tomorrow to watch it, I don't blame you. It's like an hour and a half long plus. So yeah, I will catch you guys later. You guys have an awesome evening. Since you made it to the end of this video, I assume you enjoyed it, so why don't you go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss any new content. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, links in the description below, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can join my Patreon or become a channel member. This is Fabian, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.